I'm going to preface my comments by saying, firstly, that it is almost impossible as a practitioner to have any sense of objectivity, simply because, regardless of what people think or feel, every night you have to live with this. Every night you have to deliver it truthfully, honestly, and with integrity. And when I was first approached about this project, I made a very concerted effort. And I remember sitting with Hugh and Iqbal, the director, they arrived with all these fantastic tomes of books. And I said, no, thank you, I'm not interested. Mm-hmm. I'm not interested because, first of all, I don't think that Iago knows he's in a tragedy. I don't think he's a man who is reacting to the fact that his friend has passed him over. That is all that I'm interested in at this point. I think also, though, it is very, especially when it comes to the classical canon, if you like, there is so much opinion. There is so much nous and so much just noise around it that it is almost impossible to have an original way in, as it were. And a lot of opinion has then become fact, or become accepted as fact. Anyway, that aside, in my own dealings and, if you like, existence within and without and beneath the skin of this piece, it is my feeling that the play is not a racist play. However, it does lean very heavily on racism. I think it uses it sometimes very casually and very easily for dramatic effect, which, again, it's impossible in a sense to second guess the author because he's not here. But there is, and there I do agree with Hugh's point that, you could have tried a little bit harder. You could have tried a little bit harder with that. However, what I think has become accepted, and what I hope our production is challenging, that I think over the years there have been very racist interpretations as a result of what has been established here, to the point where even the way the role is performed or has been performed is influenced by what a distinguished actor X, Y, or Z did in 19 what have you, and there is no deviation or slipping from that. That is what has become accepted, which leads me actually to a very interesting revelation point of discussion within myself in dealing with all of this, which is that whose prejudice is it anyway? Who owns the culture? From whose perspective is it? Are we sitting and going, well, this is racist because, that is racist because? Is it simply that we back certain arguments because they defend or uphold or bolster a certain status quo? Or is it that we accept simply because, well, that's just the way it is, that Othello must always be black and Iago must always be white, just because that's just the way that it is? And I would like to believe that, certainly with our production, that we have started to challenge the notion of cultural ownership. I remember saying recently, speaking to a group of students, I was born in the United Kingdom when my parents were studying here. I was raised in Tanzania and Malawi and in Zimbabwe. When you take any book or any play from the library, nobody has any control over what happens within your mind and within your soul. To therefore suggest that a 16-year-old Zimbabwean who opens a play and goes, it was Merchant of Venice actually, and goes, wow, this is really cool, this is exciting. To therefore tell that person that, well, actually, you can't play Shylock because your skin is a bit too brown. Actually, you might find Hotspur very interesting, but no, you don't own that. You can't have that. That, I think, is racist and dangerous. And that cuts through the entire culture and society that we are living and working in now. Because, as an artist, as a creator, I dive in with everything that is within me. I don't go, oh, look, Iago is white. I didn't need to white up to play Iago. I didn't need to go and live in the home counties. I responded to what was on the page. Similarly, if I was having a chat with one of our cast members, Jacob Fortune Lloyd, a brilliant actor who's playing Cassio, who, because of some time he had spent in Uganda in his gap year, came to me half jokingly saying, you know, I'd really like to play Othello one day because I'm seeing it as this white man who walks into this Ugandan school village situation, and he's the only one sticking out. And I would transpose the word more for Mzungu, which is for those of you who know Bantu languages, Mzungu is the white man. And I went, yeah, go for it. Why ever not? That's, you know, you have a way in with originality, with integrity that is true to the story. Why ever not? Nothing is broken. We own all of this. This is ours. It is ours to challenge, it is ours to push, and it is ours to refresh for those that are to come.